What's that? Let's check out what Upchurch has to say. He dropped a new video or some footage of him speaking on something. Let's check it out. I think we got everything loaded up. All right, let's get into it. Don't forget to hit the like button and also check out Upchurch or his other stuff. He just dropped some new music too.
You know, I just got up to get me some milk. And I was sitting here thinking, I got a question for somebody. Mark Hughes, who has 444 tattooed on your neck. I have a question for you. 1, who the f*** hired you? 2, why did you randomly quit? Like, with no notice. By the way, the other guards already told me how you were terrified when I said, hey man, I need to ask that guy some questions. And you called Rob and was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to show up to work. Why the f*** would you not show up for work just because I want to ask you some questions?
That sounds crazy.
That's weird. You know what I think else is weird? I think that it's weird that you quit with no notice shortly after I went down to the guard shack and fired this guy on his first day. What guy? The guy that you apparently referred to either Rob or Adam. Same guy that worked at this furniture store with you in Clarksville. You randomly just, man, I'm scared, man. Upchurch wants to ask me some questions. What were you scared of?
That make you scared. The boss trying to ask you something. Why that make you scared?
I was going to ask you about your weirdo friend who has weirdo on his Facebook. Of course I'm going to fire him. I have a daughter and a wife to protect. So why did you refer this guy? I'm just curious. And why was you like, oh man, I'm scared. I'm quitting. Bye. The night that I fired him, his first day there, this mother comes up to the house. And I was like, where are you from? He was like, Arizona. I was like, well, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, military. I was like, Right. So I check his stuff out. Well, when I looked him up on Intellius, it said Texas. Well, he didn't ever say nothing about being born in Texas. So I thought that was weird. So I went to his Facebook. On his Facebook, I showed this to the Cheatham County Police too because I called them down there because I was like, I'm finna go fire this dude. I just want somebody to monitor the situation in case he starts acting crazy. So they came down there and monitored the situation. It was funny watching it on the security camera too because when he seen Cheatham County Police coming down the driveway, this dude was freaking out, bro. He was like walking in and out, rubbing his legs. Motherfucker had a gun on his hip. And then when he seen the cops were coming, he took his gun off and put it in the truck before they came all the way down the driveway. And I was like,
That's weird.
Even the cop, I'm not going to say which cop it was, but even the cop that come up to my Denali and was like, is it that guy right there? I was like, yeah, how you know?
You have a license? Or was it like that one in particular he didn't want the cops to look at?
I can tell by his movements, he's acting fidgety. You quit shortly after that, Mark. No notice, just because you were scared. It's unsafe.
That's crazy.
Why is it unsafe? You're sitting around a guard shack all day. So then, check it out. Just the other day, I was like,
introducing the second generation Blink video doorbell designed.
Okay, they trying to sell me some shit. That's it. This the commercial to play on this video. Yeah, I need one of those. No free promo.
I want to know why this mother.
But damn it, I'm definitely gonna get some more security cameras when I move. That's for sure. Need to be well protected.
And I asked one of the other guards, and he said, well, he got scared when you came down there and took a piece of the surveillance camera things because I was with him to see what he would do. I told my homeboy Blake Owenby, I was like, dude, I'm going to go fuck with him, see what he does. So I go down there, and I took a piece to the camera system, and I was like, I'm gonna go see what the cops think about this. Just, bullshitting. Bro,
I'm scared.
the other guards that haven't quit yet, they said that's why dude got scared and quit. I'm sorry, bro, but why in the fuck are you getting scared that I'm finna go ask a question to the police about something involving security? Ooh. So then a couple of days ago, I think like 3 or 4 days ago now, his wife, I messaged her, I DM'd her, and I was like, hey, why did Mark quit? And then I noticed that she had untagged me out of a bunch of... I said, why'd you untag me from everything? Next thing I know, on her Instagram, she's like, yeah, that was a bold move. That was a bold move. What was a bold move? What are you talking about? And then she posts a picture of 3 cell phones in a manila folder.
Oh, what the hell is happening? What's happening here? What's going on? Oh, I would hate having to deal with this, bro. I would hate having to deal with this. I'd probably lose my damn mind.
I'm like, okay, Judge Judy, the f*** does that mean? Like, God bless her. Like, dude, freaking out. All I asked you was why you untagged me from whatever the f*** you tagged me in, and why your husband randomly quit. And you freak out talking about, I got 3 cell phones, I got a manila folder. What is up with y'all and the cell phone thing? I don't get it. Crazy. What is up with the cell phones? Even Deerdorf said something about some cell phones. And you're real good friends with Deerdorf. Real good friend. What's up with the cell phone thing? Deerdorf come to me randomly a couple months ago, and he was like, man, dude, somebody stole all my cell phones. I was like, well, how many cell phones do you have? He said, I had 7 in my toolbox in my garage. I said, why? He's like, well, it's all my cell phones that I've had since I was in like high school. Okay, 1, why the fuck do you have those? Weird. 2, why the fuck is it in your toolbox in your garage?
That's strange.
And why don't you just ask your wife, Lauren, where they're at? I said, you ask Lauren? He goes, yeah, but she wouldn't tell me even if I asked her. I said, okay, well, where else could they went? And he was like, well, maybe my kid took them to school and sold them. Y'all motherfuckers are weird.
Yeah, that's pretty
very,
weird.
Very weird. And like, y'all act crazy as on the internet. And I'm just chill like this. And everybody's like, you're paranoid, Ryan. No, I'm just drinking chocolate milk, man. Finna go back to bed. I'm not worried about Jack. It seems like y'all trying to make me worry about something.
I was about to say. That's what it sounds like. 100%. That is what it sounds like.
And not sure what it is, but it's definitely something. I mean, you see the guy on my Instagram page, he knows all about y'all. He knows what y'all are doing. I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow and see what he knows. Because he said he knows for a fact that there's a bunch of people conspiring against me for, you don't know why, unsaid reason, but we gonna find out. What's up, Skins? I'm just popping in to remind y'all that they just want me dead right now.
All right, then. Go and check that out, guys. I just reacted to it. Definitely need to check that out. Check out the original, all of that. Man, I would hate to have to deal with all this stuff, man. What kind of weirdness? The multiple phones and whatnot. Nigga, are you gonna sell the parts? Like, why would you need to do that? Why would you need to keep those? But alright, maybe you're just hoarding. It looks suspicious when it's stacked on top of other things, like weird ass people that's working there talking about they gotta do too much and then they hiding weapons. Whole bunch of nastiness. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments section. Hit the like button, share the video.